Okay, we're gonna do a reading for Virgos now. Vegan lip gloss by B Simone. Needed some. My little lips was dry. Okay, pulling from the New Orleans Oracle deck, Beyond Lemurial Oracle deck, and the Witches Tarot deck, Modern Witch Tarot deck. And my new candle by Fancy Patrice is called Queen Bee. It's made with magic, brown sugar, and rose. Light this candle and get your black girl magic on. She's on Instagram. You can also do fancypatrice.com. I have this one too, Manifesting Motherfucker. It has actual crystals inside. It say made with spice, honey, and everything nice. Light this candle and watch all the shit come together. I'm like now and later. Since this is a perfect one to manifest with. What energy do I have for Virgos for today? Spirit, Spirit, give me a message for Virgo. Give me a message for Virgo. What I got for Virgo today? I usually pull 4 cards from here, so if nothing else doesn't like naturally pop out, I'm just gonna automatically pull. This is just for Virgo Spirit. I'm trying to let you see the cards. For some reason I get it. Alright. Messages for Virgo on this new moon. One more card for Virgo. Okay. But one did come out. Alright. You have signs, success, flow, and elusive priestess. I'm gonna pull one. I think I'm gonna pull 2 more because this energy came out in other readings. But sometimes the message is different. But just in case if I get the same message, I wanna pull 2 for you. So just think of it as a beneficial for you. So I got body balance and abundance. Okay. She's kind of like an angel surrounded by crystals. My image, bright light, could be like a fairy. I don't want to say fairy godmother or a goddess. Synchronicities are a sign of being on the right path. Everything from repetitive number patterns to animal and found ideals such as feathers or coins can be signs that your angels are helping you along on your path. If this card has shown up for you, then your angels have been trying to get your attention and point you in the right direction. If you need help with clarifying the message, simply ask for more assistance from the universe and pay attention to the signs it sends you. So basically, like, we get those intuitive messages that come to mind or come in our dreams, and you're like, dang, I wonder what that meant. It's basically kind of guide you in the right direction or help you make those right decisions. When it comes to different dreams and you don't understand it, you could also research it, saying the spiritual meaning of this dream or the spiritual meaning of what happened in this dream, and it basically also this is basically also telling you to get at your altar, pray to your ancestors, spirit guides, God, your angels, and ask them to guide you and lead you on the right path. Because this right here looks like a path along her. You know, she's guiding you to the wrong. There's a fox. Like, these cards are very, very detailed with answers. There's a feather, heart. This is success. These are coins, so that's money. The sun brightened on fire, wings uplifted. That's what I'm getting from it. My message from it. If I could get the message to you. Success can often feel like a fleeting goal if we become too fixated on accomplishing a specific outcome in a specific way. True success is measured by outer accomplishments, by inner feelings that indicate personal growth and movement in the right direction. This card has shown up in your reading because although you may not yet have reached your goals in its entirety, there are many smaller milestones, signs, and opportunities you have experienced that that are proof you have been on the right track. By remembering to take a moment to appreciate and celebrate these large and small markers, the energy of gratitude and inspiration will eventually lead you to where you want to be. It may help you realize that you may already be there and are ready for something new. Yeah, when you feel stuck and stagnant in a place, or like what to do, try something different. Maneuver yourself away from your normal, like, okay, you could say task or life choices or doings or schedules. Just do something different. Do something out the ordinary that you never done. Basically, this is growth within yourself. So growth always means change. So change what you're doing. Take a different aspect on what you've been doing. It may be uncomfortable because I know that you Virgos like to do things your way, but yeah, still still work towards that. The second card is, well, the next card is flow. She's holding the moon. This is a new moon, a waterfall. Water, any water is like always emotional, or a lot of emotion is being expressed. Flow is the natural balance of all beings and things. The movement of the ocean and of the cycles of the moon are the perfect examples of flow. There are ever changing without judgment and a fluid form, much like the ocean. The human experience of flow can be rather unpredictable. However, it is always as it should be. It is time for you to be aware of what your flow is without judgment. This can mean anything from a minor change in daily habits that will put you more at ease to a major decision concerning career and may lead you to a huge positive shift in your life. Staying in the flow simply requires the awareness of how your energy is affected by your thoughts or experiences, and choose that Choose the thoughts or experiences that feed into your flow instead of taking away from it. So basically, it's just what I basically said for your success. Just um, move differently, get a different movement, get into a different flow. Uh, don't pay attention to if people judge you or if you're judging yourself. Take that away or out your whole mindset because that can be a part of self sabotagement. Stay in the flow of yourself. As you can see, she looks like she just know who she is. She's very self-aware. So that's just things that you have to focus on, being more self-aware. And the elusive priestess. The elusive priestess, pay attention to the details of the pictures. These women are trees, more like mothers of nature, because they women are the creators. Moon again. The elusive priestess is the embodiment of the obvious, but the obvious not being so obvious. She is an entity that you may not have proof of, and the words that would allow you to make a clear cut decision if only there were spoken out loud. The situation that you are thinking of has much learning potential for you. However, your focus has been placed on details that will not help you gain the forward movement you desire. What is your goal and how can you work towards that goal within your own power? There are some immovable energies at work, and you will likely grow tired and irritable if you continue focusing your efforts in the current way. It is time to be flexible and acknowledge that there are additional ways to accomplish your goals, even if they are not what you're considered to be the preferred way. The good news is that you have everything that you need to move forward if you're willing to let go of how you have believed things should be. Everything connects. Basically, telling you to move out of your own way, um, move out of the ways that you were taught to, or what you always known, or how you always known things to be. It's time to get your own aspect on your beliefs and your meaning of things in life. Just basically doing your own thing. Stop allowing fear to stop you from making the decision that you want to make. Love yourself. Love what you are connected to and what you're being drawn to learn about. And these are the two extra cards. I did get two different meanings from this as from the other reading, so I'm still going to do it just because I pulled it. Body balance. This is like yin and yang, but it's equal, it's balanced. In that moon, this is the new moon. Take advantage whatever in this new moon. Take advantage of everything that you want to do because all these cards has this full moon. One, two. This can be the moon above her as well. Sun, moon. They're all one. But this card says, think of your body as a plant. Just as a plant needs a certain amount of sunlight, water, and the suitable environment in order to grow and be healthy, your body requires proper nourishment in that order to thrive. The balance of the body can be affected not only by what we eat, but also by what we think and the surroundings that we find ourselves in. This card has shown up in the reading because it is time to support your body by bringing it into a higher vibration. During this time, it is recommended that you incorporate more natural and raw foods such as salads and green juices or smoothies into your diet, exploring mind, body, and spirit practices such as yoga, tai chi, or kwon do. And spending more time in nature will also help you find the balance that your body craves. Yeah. All these cards are all full of nature. Nature is always self-healing. Walk barefoot in the grass. Get you some sun, because this is the sun. Okay, and the last one is abundance. Pay attention to details to the picture. The fastest way to attract more abundance into your life is to first tap into your gratitude, which can reveal the many gifts that are already present. Although life may not always feel or look exactly the way you desire, there is always something to be thankful for. Recognizing these things, no matter how big or small, will help your vibration flow into attracting greater abundance. If this card has shown up in your reading, then you are on your way to manifesting a more abundant life through a practice of appreciation. Each day, take the time to list a few things that you're thankful for, and feel how your energy shifts in a more enjoyable way that will eventually lead you towards attracting more of what you desire in your life. So, I was always I was taught that a form of manifestation is like, you write it in blue, it comes to you. So we many of us don't know that when we speak, we manifest. When we write, we manifest, because it's like forms of spells. Words are spells. So as we're speaking and as we're writing, we're actually receiving what we're asking for. So I'm big on writing. I you light blue candles, you carve wealth, so mote it be. Anything, so mote it be, will be, because that's a form of a prayer in my eyes, and many other eyes as well. Just basically focus on that. The more you focus on your self-awareness and being more in tune with yourself and with nature, you'll have balance, and then your abundance will come. It's like one, all in one nutshell. These cards are linked with 3 questions. I usually let 3 come out and then pull a fourth one just for extra clarification. I believe that's 3. That's 4 that came out. Okay, great. As we read them, we'll connect them to the questions. You have stepping through, full spectrum, the throat chakra, express your truth. So you probably need to work on your throat chakra. Trust your inner sense. That's your intuition. That's also in here already. Stepping through. Step in and step up all those dreams or projects you have been resisting. Now is the time to start, even if it is just one small element of the bigger picture. No more excuses or tomorrows. Whatever you have been putting off, the universe is now putting you to make it happen. No, pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside your comfort zone, but that is where your magic is. You may need a plot, a course, invent a way through, or take a leap. Break it down, allow the puzzle to come together piece by piece through the courageous act of making it start. So this is where it says your intuition telling you, basically connect, that, like, your angels guiding you. So listen. You keep like worrying about what ifs, or I'm not ready yet, but you are. Like, that's why everything says self-aware. Be self-aware, and then the balance will come. You'll be able, like, yin yang, look it all up, and then you'll see. It'll kind of guide you and lead you to understanding. Okay, I need to balance the negative thoughts from the positive thoughts. Okay, let's see, what's my intuition telling me. What do I need to do? What do I need to work on? What do I need to put aside? You know, for me to be able to step into my abundance. That's why I said stepping through, because you're pulling through it all. Okay. Full spectrum. Step out of the black and white mentality of good and bad. Honor the full spectrum of life and see through fresh eyes. When we judge something, we create a story around it, and often these stories are limiting. Over a lifetime, we subconsciously gather so many of these stories, create a space of no story for miraculous healing and crystallizing new paths. This space empowers us to know our truth and be all we are. Embrace creation in, in all her colors, into the raw, muddy, earthbound shadow parts of a situation to determine whether your story is limiting your perspective. Let the compass of the challenges you have overcome feed new shoots and blossoms. It's basically saying, you know, that judgment that people may have, if someone's around you that is being judgment, move away from them. Move away from that mindset of worrying about what people may say, because that's a form of judgment too. What about them, or what about them? No, this journey is for you. Get out of the mentality that you were raised up with too. If it's still like a feeling like a hindrance, or do you see like you doing everything that everybody in your family has done and it's just like stuck and stagnant? Move from that, balance from it. Okay, so let me try to match your questions since I read two cards. Okay, where should I put my energy? You should put your energy on working towards the things that you want to do, which is being self-aware. Self is growth, listening to your intuition, your success, and balance. And what can I grow from? You can grow from the fear, the hindrance, the judgment, uh, holding yourself back. Um, just like they say, that black and white mentality of good and bad. Like the good and bad is kind of connected to this too, because good, bad. If you balance it out, it doesn't exist. It really doesn't exist. Okay, throat chakra, express your truth. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of life spark that inspires your aliveness and strokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of your inner being, the glowing song of your soul. On the winds of your flight to understand more of more of who you are. Connect to the crew of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses, as spirit fuses into the tangibility or into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new facades are sculpted, seeded and shared as a fractal of light in a form of your own unique language. This is basically, um, it could be something that you're afraid to speak of. Maybe as far as that judgment thing, okay, you're afraid to be self-aware. You're afraid to speak on being who you have become because you're afraid of the judgment. So now, once you work on that throat chakra or work on that healing, everything's coming together, because connecting with nature brings balance and abundance. Like, it's a form of aligning your it helps as a aligning your chakras, because you're becoming one with yourself. There's a book, Chakra Healing. That's what it states. Like it says in here, like what you eat is important. So yeah, because what you put inside your body is, it assists and helps. Like the plant, it expands the mind. Like, we're not supposed to be eating all the meat, the red meat, or the animals and so forth. But yeah, that's another story. But yeah, clean up your diet, do a detox, and work on your throat, Your throat chakra is this part of the alignment in your chakra. There's sites where you could take tests to see what chakras are off balance. They always say start from the bottom up, but if it's just one specific chakra that needs work, you can't work on that one specific chakra. And in this one, it says your throat. Trust your inner sense. Sometimes it can be hard to decipher between intuition and what our mind is telling us. Stories, projections, or fears can arise under the guise of intuition. To disguise truthful inner guidance from paranoia, we must return to innocence, to our purest essence. Here, here we can have access to the truth of our being. Honesty is more than not lying to yourself. It is also about not withholding and having deeper transparency within yourself. Learning to trust, to be absolutely honest with yourself in your hearts of hearts. You hold the answers. Notice the first thoughts you have before the second. Guess yourself. No, notice the first thoughts you have before you second guess yourself. Listen and honor these. So, when it says return to your innocence and our purest essence, that's like your child. Like when you see a child, like children don't worry about anything. Children are just like, I want to go outside and they want to play and do this, and they're connected with energy because this is like this is what they enjoy to do. And that's why kids are the most balanced and they're the most informational. And maybe something that occurred during your childhood has kind of prevented you or made you paranoid about making these decisions or branching from the ways you have been taught, because you're so worried about what your parent or what your grandparent or auntie or whoever might say about, okay, oh, she did this and that ain't right. But, who are they to judge? Back to the judgment, releasing the judgment or releasing those people who pass judgment towards you. It's time to remove them out of your life or move from them. Even though it may be family or however friends or someone close to you, you're not meant for to have people in your life forever. Some people are just meant to be there just for to guide you for that through part that little part in time, and then that's it. So but yeah, I'm gonna pull two cards from here. Give me some energy, some messages for Virgo. Okay, and there's one flipped over here too. All right, you wanna take what I got? 9 of Pentacles. Hello. 7 of Pentacles and the Fool. Pentacles is a lot of money, as you can see. Coinage. So, as you can see, when I see a farmer, I automatically think wealth, because that's where the wealth resides in my in my mind. Or maybe because I want to farm. But everything is wine and roses right now, and you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made smart decisions, manage your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Treat yourself to something decadent. You've truly earned it. Yeah, your fruits of labor. You've labored in that farm. You've harvested all your fruits and vegetables, and you've sold it, and you've come out abundant. Lots of money, lots of wealth, lots of growth. Yeah, once you align, when everything is aligned and one, and you're one with yourself, there goes your abundance coming in, your money. And this is the 7 of Pentacles. It's time for a much needed break. Step away from whatever project you have been nurturing and take the time to relax. Maybe everything's going perfectly. and you can see the rewards on the horizon, or maybe you're stuck and unsure what to do next. Either way, sometime away will help you ref, give you a fresh new perspective when you come back. Yeah. So maybe you want to go on a nature trip, because it all plays a part. Each card, get out in nature, plan your trip. Maybe you want to visit a forest, maybe you want to visit a farm. You could possibly buy a plant that is or that is for manifesting abundance, because there's like a bamboo, some, I think there's a sort of bamboo plant that you could buy that is for abundance and money to come into your life, and you're just focusing on nurturing yourself as well as those plants. And this is the Fool. Pay attention to the car. She's happy being in the sun, in nature, and one, music is healing, as you have. That was for the last reading. The Leos had, that music was healing. They needed to make music, and maybe you're dealing with a Leo for me to have that connection. I'm not sure. The grand adventure begins. The fearless fool, with her devil may care attitude, is ready to take the first steps towards the unknown. Pure passion and optimism fuels her as she dances to her music, to joy itself. She doesn't know what lies beyond the cliff's edge, but she's left behind her life in the city. Goodbye to normalcy, to routine, to the structured life she's had within society. She fully trusts her instincts to carry her beyond the ordinary. Don't be afraid to take the next leap into faith. Now is the time for you to start your journey, because you're ready. Be spontaneous and let your wildness run free. Don't look back in fear. Look ahead and up to the sky and the sun, and look and let your instincts guide you. You got this. Everything connects, telling you to let go of that old train of thought, those old ways of being raised, or how you being raised. Get out into, yeah, work can be overpowering, because there goes the city. Maybe you have a corporate job, and it does take up a lot of your time. You don't have time. This, your dog is happy to get out. Maybe you haven't took him for a walk in a while. It's just basically just being balanced, and just, you know, understanding yourself, knowing yourself, healing yourself, growing for yourself. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post readings for your sign. I also have some previous readings you can go through as well. Let's see here. It says manifest. It says for you to manifest. So get that blue candle. Carve what you want into that candle, or create you a petition in whatever you want to manifest. Create your altar. Get you some crystal, because this is what she's saying, to connect with your angels or your ancestors, anybody who can guide you to get that understanding, for that intuition. Like whenever you're not when you're kind of at a wit's end of like understanding it, that's when you go and pray at your altar. She'll guide you. Your ancestors will guide you on the right path for sure. That's all I have today for you guys. Y'all have a great day.